So my friends are my estate, they are my wealth, they are my resource, right? Because that's what God has given to me to bless me. The Bible talks about that the body grows by that which each joint supplies. Each joint supplies. So when I meet with my friends who are my estate, who are my riches, they bless me. They take care of my weaknesses. As much as I am blessing them with my strength, which most probably are their weakness, I also need them to bless me in the place of my weakness, in the places where they have strength, even though I might be able to do it, but they can do it faster than me. So there's no use me wasting time doing it because they can do it faster than me. I can focus on the things that I can do faster than any other person, right? That's what friendship is. That's what friends are. Friends, God has given us friends to be a blessing, right? And that's why the Bible will say that God puts the solitary in families. And that way of putting that is God puts the solitary in friendship. God puts him that has no friends amongst friends because God knows that you cannot do it alone. You need other people in your life. That's what God was saying to Adam after he created Adam. He wasn't talking about, oh, it is not good for Adam not to be married. That's not what God was saying. He said it is not good for Adam to be alone. He didn't say it is not good for Adam to be unmarried. He said it is not good for Adam to be alone. It is not good for Adam to be alone. It is not good for man to be alone. Man needs someone else, needs companionship. Because none of us is complete on our own. None of us is God. Only God is complete on his own. God has everything. God is complete on his own. But we are human. We're limited. We need other people to complete us. We need other people to complement us, right? It is not good for man to be alone. It is not good for you to be alone. You need other people in your life. If the Creator would say that, then you know it is true. He that created you, he that's a manual to your life. He's saying it's not good for you to be alone. You need other people in your life. You need other people to be connected with. You need other people to share the joys and sorrows of life with. He says it is not good for you to be alone. He says you are not complete on your own. You need other people in your life. So you need to make the effort to have other people in your life so that you can be complete, right? I'll just reading checking Ecclesiastes this morning, this afternoon. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 says, two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. Two are better than one. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9 says, two are better than one for they have a better reward for their labor. Two are better than one. Two are better than one. Three are better than one. Four are better than one. Five are better than one. Six are better than one. Seven are better than one. Eight are better than one. Nine are better than one. 10 are better than one. Why? They have a better reward for their labor. They have a better reward for their labor. They have a better reward for their labor. Right? They complement one another. They help one another. They strengthen one another. Right? Verse 10 of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 says, for if they fail, the one will lift his fellow up. If one fails, the other one will lift his fellow up. Right? But woe to him that is alone when he falleth. Woe to him who is alone when he falleth. Who will console him? Who will console him? Yesterday, I was reading about a student, in one of our universities who committed suicide, right? Just because the lecturer was always failing her, right? What if she had a friend she had confided in? What if he had a friend, not just anybody, a friend who can encourage and tell her that life is more than passing an exam? What if she had a friend who could tell her there's hope at the end of a tunnel, there's light at the end of a tunnel? What she had a friend who could then confide in her to go to higher authorities to get solution to her problem, not kill herself. But you see, when you fall and you're alone, then there's nobody to encourage you. There's nobody to pick you up. Two are better than one. Two are better than one. For when he falleth, the other will lift him up. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he had not another to help him up. Right? He had not another to help him up. We need friends. We need friends. We could do with friends. He that created us says we need friends. Don't deceive yourself that it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. It's not lonely at the top. It's your ego that is your problem. It's your ego that is your problem. At that top, you can have friends. You can have friends from several cadre of life, those below you and those above you and those are like your peers. If you can just work on your ego, don't work on your ego. Don't let your ego control you, right? Because you have position doesn't mean that you can't talk to other people. You can't relate with other people. That position will go away one day and you will need the other people. Huh? Control your ego. Work on your ego. You are not bigger. You are still human, irrespective of the position you find yourself in, right? So Buddha puts it this way. Buddha says, friends are not half of the holy life. They are all of the holy life. He's saying our life, friends, you need friends. The friends are a part of the whole of our life. They're not just a part of it. They are a part of everything, the whole life. You need friends. He that created us says it is not good to be alone. Buddha says it is part of the whole life. Right? Aristotle puts it this way. He says, without friends, no one would choose to live. Like the lady that committed suicide yesterday. Without friends, no one would choose to live because God has created us as social beings. It's almost like we live for other people. It's almost like part of my living is to have this time with you all. Right? This is part of my life to be able to share this time with you all. Right? I enjoy it. It fills me up. This helps me. This helps my growth. It helps my own consciousness. You will see, as I share with you, I learn things I didn't see that way before. But as I'm sharing, I'm learning. The first student in this process is me. I'm getting better by just having this time with you all. So you see, you all are a blessing to me by giving me this forum to share. Because as I share, I'm getting better as the first student, even before you all do. You see, so this is a part of my life. It's a part of my evolution. It's a part of my growth. It's a part of my rite of passage in this life. God has ordained that this will be part of the things I need to do to as part of my pilgrimage. Right? So, and that's what Aristotle puts. It says, without friends, no one would choose to live. I choose to live because I have you all here to share this time with me. I choose, and I say that, and that's true for my life. You see, my whole life is lived for the people that are important in my life, right? All that I do because of my children, my wife, my parents, my siblings. They give me joy. They give me a reason for doing it, right? Left to me, I can as well go on and go to heaven. And that's what Paul would say. He says, I'm torn between two things, right? If I die right now, it's gain. I go be with Christ, right? But if I stay, it's for your own benefits, right? Same thing here, right? My staying is great because I'm able to take care of my responsibilities, my wife, my children, my parents, my siblings. I spend this time with you all. Just take my place in life. It's not as if this is just my place, just like every other person has their place, right? But this gives me life. This gives me joy. This gives me fulfillment doing this, right? So you are the reason why I'm alive. I could as well die and go to heaven. Go to heaven. I've settled my account with God. I can go to heaven. If I die right now, I go to heaven. It's going to be good. I ain't going to lose anything, right? But then the people I leave behind might not have someone to do what I'm supposed to do for them, right? I'm supposed to be a father to my children, a husband to my wife, a son to my parents, right? A sibling to my sibling, and so on and so forth. A teacher on this forum, right? That's the reason why I'm here. Otherwise, I go to heaven, and that'll be great gain for me, right? So that's the reason why I'm here. William Blake will put it this way. He says, the bed a nest. They say the birds enjoy nest. That's home. That's their resting place. The nest is important to the birds because that's where they put their young ones. It's their safe place. It's their safe place, right? The spider web, right? The spider web. I was just going into Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 28 reads, says, the spider taketh hold with her hands and it's in the king's palace, right? And we know when the spider is taking hold, it's the web, right? The power of the spider is his web, right? With a web, it's able to find its place in the king's palace. Even the king's palace has cobwebs, right? But it's because the spider takes hold, does its own part, right? And it's able to be in the king's palace. If the spider had no web, it would not be able to get to the king's palace because the power of movement for the spider is the web that is able to spin out, right? Also for its feeding and all of that, but it's also part of the way it's able to have access to several places, right? But it's saying that just as the nest is important to the bird, just as the web is important to the spider, so is friendship to man. So is friendship to man. So friendship gives a home, a place of rest, a safe place to a person. My safe place. You've got to have friends you can call your safe place. Someone you can share your secret with, and you won't be scared that the person will tell someone else. Someone you can tell the things in your life that you need to be kept in special care. That's a place of friendship. I'm not talking about just anybody. I'm talking about friendship. You're talking about friends, not competitors, right? Not competitors, not your enemies, your friend. A friend is a safe place. It's a safe place. It's home, right? Home is where the heart is. Friendship is where the heart is, right? It's a safe place, safe place, safe place, right? And the spider's web, friends enable you. Friends enable you. They connect you. They connect you, right? Yesterday, I was I'm looking to buy some cover for my greenhouses and netting for the greenhouses, and I'm talking to someone in Cameroon, and it makes a difference that my builder I'm able to bring my builder along, to join in that discussion because he knows all the details. I don't know the details, right? It's my greenhouse. I'm the financier, but I am not the technical person as far as that goes. But it makes a difference that I had my builder there to provide all the technical details. Same thing, we're talking to some supplier in China. And when it came to the clearing, the shipping, I have my brother also I'm able to go to. You see, my blood brother is done a lot of shipping from China, right? So you see, that's another web I can tap on. My other brother, spiritual brother here, is into clearing and forwarding. I'm able to tap into him also. You see, it makes a difference for me because I have friends, right, who have strengths in areas I don't have strength. But because of them, I'm able to find myself in the king's palace. I'm able to find myself in the king's palace because I am using the power of friendship. See, my pastor in my whole church preached the message some time ago. It says, let friends carry you. It says, let friends carry you. Let friends be the web of your spider. Let friends be the nest of the bird, right? Because that's what they're meant to do. You don't have to do everything on your own. You will die before your time. If you try to do everything on your own strength, you will die before your time because that's not the way God ordained life to be. God ordained life to be that you be carried. God ordained that you be carried. If you carry yourself all the time, you will die before your time. Don't forget, we're talking about how to live the good life. It's to live long and well, long and well, long and well, long and well. You need other people in your life. You need other people in your life. You can't do it alone, right? And one of the ways you get that is by friendship, right? Is by friendship, right?